Hello and welcome to German with Academy. Today I would like to show you how you can use AI to learn German or any other language. First of all, why should you use AI to learn a language? Now the answer for that is pretty simple. It's available 24/7. You don't need to have the availability of a German tutor. Second of all, it can be free. Definitely the paid version of ChatGPT is a little bit faster and more accurate in some cases. But you can actually get pretty far with just the free ChatGPT version. Now, another advantage is that it can create anything you need in just seconds. You can say, create, explain me how to use the dative case. And let me actually do it and show you an example. So as you can see, it actually creates a pretty good answer. You could even improve it furthermore by asking AI to draw information from a specific website. This was not the best explanation I've seen on dative case, but if you try to train ChatGPT, which you can actually do, you can say from now on get your information from the website, and then you find a website that you find trustworthy, and it will actually double check. And if the website is very complex, you can ask ChatGPT to get a dative explanation from that website, but rephrase it in simple words and in a quick way. That's one way of improving the output of ChatGPT by changing its input, basically, where it gets the information from. Another thing is you can ask it to create a simple exercise on dative case. Let's have a look at that. So here we go, a small exercise on the dative case. You should not always blindly trust it. Ideally, you want to share it with a tutor who can actually fix your mistakes and see if it was correct. And I've seen a few cases where it created an exercise that actually used accusative rather than dative. So it does a few mistakes every now and then, but definitely a useful tool. And finally, let's use the voice model by ChatGPT in order to practice our speaking. Let's have a look. Okay, so I want you to take the role of a German tutor and I want you to speak German to me, but correct me in English.
Alles klar, Daniel. Lass uns auf Deutsch sprechen. Du kannst jederzeit anfangen und ich werde dich bei Bedarf in Englisch korrigieren. Worüber möchtest du sprechen?
Irgendetwas. Wie war dein Tag?
Mein Tag war gut. Danke. Ich habe ein bisschen gearbeitet und mich entspannt. Und wie war dein Tag? Your sentence was perfect. Irgendetwas. Wie war dein Tag? Is a great way to start a casual conversation. Keep it up.
Mein Tag war okay. Ich bin in einer Park gelaufen.
Fast perfekt. Du solltest in einem Park sagen, weil Park maskulin ist und nach in der Dativ benutzt wird. Also, corrected sein Tag war okay. Ich bin in einem Park gelaufen. Great job overall.
Okay, vielen Dank. Und heute Abend werde ich in die Kino gehen.
Fast richtig. Da du eine Bewegung in eine Richtung beschreibst, benutzt du ins Kino, in das Kino, statt in die Kino. Also, corrected sentence und heute Abend werde ich ins Kino gehen.
Now, as you can see, AI did a pretty good job. It was pretty cool. Though she has an English or American accent when she speaks, sometimes she doesn't really sound like a native speaker, and she will not be able to really tell you anything about your pronunciation. Um, But she was pretty strict correcting my mistakes. I tried to speak with a few mistakes, obviously, and see if she would notice them. And she really does. And she gives me a few examples, and she told me that I was meant to use the dative case. She did a pretty good job as a German tutor, which kind of scares me since that's my job. But yeah, I would say ideally we still need German tutors for a few more years. But if AI continues to improve this way, maybe in a few years I'm jobless. Let's see. It's pretty impressive what AI can do. Now, that's my opinion on German with AI or language learning with AI. It's a great tool, not ideal yet, but honestly, in a few years, we will have amazing chances to learn new languages, and we don't even need to leave the house anymore. Now, if you want a rather traditional tool to learn a language, like a good learning platform, I will leave a few links in the description below. But try AI, have a look at it. It should not be your only resource at the moment, but I don't see any reason why you shouldn't use it. It's a great tool. See you in the next video.